Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome yourself back to another part of my Pokemon Moon series. Now, let me say this right now, it's nearly midnight, so if I'm a bit more quiet and just low energy than usual, I do apologize, but I just wanted to make sure I got this recorded, especially because I almost kind of forgot. But, so as you probably saw in the title or something of that sort, we're going to be visiting our good friend GUZMA. Now, you're probably wondering how on earth you know, do this, or where you do this, or anything of that sort, right? Because you're not inherently told, like, GUZMA hails from here, or GUZMA comes here, or this, or something of that sort. Well, so if you go to Route 2, and you go to, I believe, this house right here, this is actually GUZMA's house. And of course, he's right here, literally right here. Hello, GUZMA, how you doing, buddy? You little brat. I don't know what you think you're doing here, but I actually need to talk to you. Or I actually needed to talk to you. Get your rear over to Howley City beachfront. Okay. So it turns out this is where I'm assuming GUZMA grew up in. It's not actually his house. You know, his house is a whole little mansion place, but it's good for kids to experience their own journeys. But running away without even a word to your parents is another thing entirely. I tried to set that boy of mine straight, but when I did, I was the one who got beat. So I'm guessing he's talking about GUZMA. So apparently it seems like GUZMA actually ran away as opposed to, you know, getting the permission of his parents, rather. But welcome to... I'm sorry, but are you Luna? I am. I thought you must be. GUZMA's actually come home a few times since all that. And he told me to give this to you if you ever came by. And we got TM87 swagger, so if you ever needed or wanted that, that's there. It was actually, or it was always one of his favorite TMs. He won so many trophies when he entered battle competitions with the Pokemon that he taught to use swagger. I mean, that's cool and all, but, you know, what does GUZMA actually have in his room here? So he can't fucking interact with, like, most of the stuff here. Can we just lay in GUZMA's bed? Yeah! There's a sad musty odor of an old bed that no one has slept in for a long time. Oh, that's weird, but... Let's see, there's a thin layer of dust on the trophies. Okay, so it seems like GUZMA actually was a pretty damn decent Pokemon trainer for a while, which is a little weird to think about. But then again, he wasn't too bad of a trainer when we actually fought him. We just simply had the upper hand on him. So now we need to head on over to Howley... I think it's Howley Beach City... no, not Beach City. The beach there. We need to do that real quick so we can... see him and see what exactly he has to say to us, whether it be a battle or just simply talk to us. I'm not sure, because if I'm perfectly honest, I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm gonna try and hopefully I remember this, but someone in the comments actually pointed out to me that, hey, if you want to learn more about GUZMA's backstory, go to Route 2, and I was very confused as to what they meant by this at first, but then without saving, I simply checked if this was the case, and GUZMA was actually in his house and everything, so I was like, okay, I need to make sure I record this. So, hey, shout out to the person who actually pointed that out to me, because I would not have known otherwise, but we got GUZMA here. How you doing, buddy? So you showed up. Well, Luna, it's time to battle your boy. Wait a minute, what? Alright, I guess we just battle him? Or this is to make up for when I... Yeah, this is to make up for when I had to disband Team Skull. Just so you know, I'll never change. Want to see what destruction looks like? Here it is in its human form. It's your boy GUZMA. Well, I guess no matter how many times we beat GUZMA, or whether or not, you know, like, what's it called, or whether or not he's a part of Team Skull, he'll still be our boy. But I like the little detail on the fact that, you know, he no longer has, like, the Team Skull cross on the back. And sadly, you know, he doesn't have his little... skull gold chain anymore, although he does still have his little gold watch, so that's hilarious. Although, what's not so hilarious is this fucking thing. I hate going up against this Golisopede, or Golisopod rather. I'm gonna go for Crunch. I don't think that's really gonna be doing much, but oh god, that's super effective, I forgot. Shit. Ooh boy, and I also just noticed how many Pokemon he actually has now, like... Ooh, this might actually be a pretty difficult fucking battle. Oh man, I might have not been prepared for this, really. Now, luckily, it does not seem like First Impression is necessarily a move we can just use over and over and over, so that's great. emergency exit. That's even better because now we don't have to deal with it. It's gonna be sending out Masquerain. Okay, this one should hopefully not be too difficult of a one to take down, I would imagine. So, I guess Wild Charge would certainly be the best option here. Sadly, it's not a one-shot. I was really hoping it would be, but of course it's not. Bug Buzz. It's going to be a little bad for us. Oh, and Zap does not survive, sadly. Ooh, this fight is really not going well for us. I'm gonna send in Sumo real quick because I know damn well Sumo's gonna be able to take down this thing relatively quick. I don't think it'll take Sumo too much, really, as far as I know. So here we go, come on. Ice Beam should not be doing too much, especially if it doesn't get that freeze, because if it were to get that freeze, that would be very, very bad for us. Okay, not even bad. Sumo also got a level up there. So what else awaits us? Back to his Golisopeda, or Golisopod, goddammit, not Golisopede. This thing's actually really cool though. I certainly kind of want to try and get one for myself at one point. Not to use for my team, but just simply, you know, to catch just in case holy fuck! Just in case I ever want to use one on a team, but Jesus man, that's not how I expected that to go down. GUZMA's really not playing about, I've noticed. This is, he's a bit stronger. Oh shit, no, I made a mistake. What the fuck? He has Waterfall. Oh, okay then. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a max revive on Zap. Hopefully he can't use, what's it called? Hopefully he can't end up using his, first impression, because if he can use it, then there goes Zap, basically, but Jesus, man, this fight, it's, not going how I expected, to say the least. Alright, please no first impression, please no first, okay, good, I'm pretty sure that's Golisopod down. Okay, good. Now we're sort of evening out the playing field here. Hopefully his other Pokemon aren't too strong, like, I'm really, really hoping they're not. Now, something I've actually kind of just realized as I've gone throughout here and just sort of looked back on everything GUZMA's done is the simple fact that GUZMA's whole thing about, like, you know, his little area is essentially like, saying as he never had what it takes to beat a trial or anything of that sort, he essentially tried substituting for that by, you know, essentially making his own little bootleg trial and everything. I mean, he even specializes in a type and has Z crystals for said types, for God's sake. Like, I find that a little sad, because it's like, you know, GUZMA just never was good enough to really be a trial captain or anything of that sort, but I mean, he's actually a really goddamn good trainer. I mean, look at this, he's fucking doing pretty damn good against our team, which I can't say I expected to be the case, but regardless, we should be at least nearing moderately halfway through his fight here in a second. He's doing quite the number on our team, I will admit that, like, there's no doubt about that. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna use a revive real quick on Esmeralda so she can go for a quick attack, because things are certainly not going in our favor right now, and I'm pretty sure Robin's not gonna be able to survive that, so sadly there goes Robin, but as long as Esmeralda does not miss, we shall be able to take this thing out. So, like, just don't miss, basically. Please don't miss, I'm begging you. Okay, good. And there we go, another Pokemon down. So what else does good old GUZMA got for us? A Scizor, huh? Okay, let's see. This one might be a very weird one, truth be told. I'm actually gonna keep Esmeralda out. I know Esmeralda's not gonna survive by any means, but I'm gonna try and, get Epona up real quick so I can just simply try and take this thing down as soon as possible. Sadly, of course, there goes Esmeralda. Oh, Esmeralda survived, not even bad. I'm actually very glad that that's the case, because now I'm going to be able to heal Epona up back to full, just in case I were to need it to do that. Let's see, would that be enough? I think it would be. So Pona's back up to full, I do believe. And Esmeralda even dodged an attack, so that's wonderful. I'm just gonna go for a quick attack. Just 2 priority moves. Wonderful. God damn it, man. I was hoping we'd at least be able to do a tiny bit of chip damage to it before we had to switch out, but whatever. We're fine. Alright. Gonna go for Earthquake and hope this thing doesn't somehow take us out with X-Scissor. Although it does do a lot more damage than I really expected it to, but I do believe we'll be able to do more damage in return to it. Ooh, Jesus. Alright, we just gotta hope this thing doesn't have something just randomly up its sleeve to take us down like that. Pona holds on with a pretty decent amount of HP, and there we go. That's Scizor down, I believe. So now we just need to take down one more of GUZMA's Pokemon. But whatever shall it be, I really don't know. Oh, Ariados. How could I forget about this thing? This thing was, I wouldn't say it's his signature Pokemon, but it was one of the main 2 Pokemon he had while we were actually battling him a lot of the time, so I feel a little bad forgetting, you know. Although I'm gonna go for a Max Potion on Epona, and then I'm gonna go for a Z-move real quick, just so I can do as much damage to this thing as possible. I don't believe it has anything that can necessarily hurt us too bad. Nope. It's not going to be doing too much damage to us, which is great. And we're just going to go for Tectonic Rage in hopes that we can do as much damage to this thing as possible. Sadly, we do not seem to be faster than it. That is quite the bummer, but we'll live. Alright. You know, I really don't get enough use out of Epona's Z-move, to be honest. Like, I really need to make more use out of it, because it's just so fucking cool looking. Look at this. It's maybe a little bit overkill, let's be honest, but it's still cool. But there we go. Luckily, it was enough to take down its GUZMA's Ariados, and that's the battle, I believe. You again? How come I can't crush you? Well, at least he's not angry. GUZMA, what is wrong with you? The outcome hasn't changed at all either. Alright, man, just calm down there. What do you gotta say, Hala? Well played, Luna. You came all this way just to watch me lose, huh? Must be nice to be a lazy old island kahuna with nothing better to do. What a high opinion of yourself you have, ha! I just so happened to see Luna here, so I thought I would come over. You wanna get beat down, old man? Oh, GUZMA, when will you understand? Only when you respect your opponent's skill will it bring out the best in you. You miss the true meaning of battling. The goal is not to beat your opponent down, but for both trainers to grow stronger. I don't care what you say to me, yo. Beating people down is all I know. But the battle I just saw seemed a bit different. While you may say you're only interested in crushing your opponent, I sense the desire to defeat Luna deep in your heart. What do you know, old man? If you continue on this path, you will never be able to defeat Luna. GUZMA, admit the worthiness of your opponents. Only then can you become even stronger than you already are. Allow yourself to know the people and Pokemon you encounter and look deeply into your heart. You're still trying to front like you're my master, huh? I gave up on you a long time ago. Interesting. But Luna, allow me to handle this foolish young man. I will make a fine trainer out of him yet, or I'm not an island kahuna. I hope that can be considered penance for the wrongs he and Team Skull have committed. Tch. Oh, the two of us will go many places together. And we will meet more Pokemon or people in Pokemon who will enrich our lives. Okay, Hala? Master. I ain't ever gonna ask you to forgive me, so don't get it twisted. This is no apology. But shut up and take this. I got it from my first ever victory, and it's always been like my lucky charm. Ooh, a Dawnstone. Okay, cool. Who knows what the Alolan winds will bring. Next time we meet, I'm counting on you to test how strong I've gotten. I mean, I'm happy to see GUZMA's developed at least a little bit more, you know. I wouldn't say he's developed a crazy amount, but I do like seeing the fact that, you know, he's gone from... I wouldn't even really say he was ever truthfully a villain. He was just more so misunderstood in, like, a lot of ways, so just not many people really even fucking knew what he was talking about or what his intentions was, but, I feel while he's still a bit misunderstood, he's, like, reached the point where it's, like, he can just sort of learn to accept, himself and such, so, you know, that's cool. Anything new in his, little room or anything, or what? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Alright, so that's gonna be it for our little GUZMA adventure, people. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to drop a like as well as a comment. Be sure to subscribe if you're really feeling it. And I shall see you guys back again soon for some more Pokemon Sun and Moon content. Next episode, we will be tackling the Battle Tree. But I do have to say, I do apologize for, you know, the quieter episode and such, but whatever. Next part won't be like that. Anyways, people, that's gonna be it for this video. I shall see you guys back again soon, like I said. Bye-bye.